My name's Abdullah. I'm currently studying the Level 3 Data Technician Apprenticeship. Before I started this apprenticeship, I was in college. I was studying computer science. I actually changed my courses a few times whilst I was in college. I was doing A-level maths, physics and business. Then I went on to do applied science. I enjoyed it, but sciences wasn't something I wanted to go into. Then I decided, okay, let me go into IT. So I went into IT, did a computer science BTech, did the first year. And whilst I was there, I spoke to a few people. I was like, what should I do? Should I do an apprenticeship? Should I just go to uni? Some people said, you can finish the first year and then go do an apprenticeship. So that's what I decided to do. So I applied for a Data Technician Apprenticeship within QA. Someone who inspired me to do an apprenticeship was mostly my cousins. They said to me that, one, you get paid for it. 2, you get an experience. 3, it's just way better, more experience. You network with a lot of people. You get opportunities that which you wouldn't get when you go to university. So every trainee is assigned a DLC, which is a digital learning consultant. So basically like a teacher for you. And anything you need help, you need your coursework presented to you send your assignments to them, they mark them, they grade them, and they explain everything like what you need to do. So I was provided like a step-by-step process of like, number 1, my spelling. That was a big problem for me, was my spag. So he would help me. So he taught me on how to use an editor on Microsoft Word to find out all the spag mistakes. Another thing was doing support calls regularly. So I did support calls at least twice a month with my DLC. Support calls are very helpful. They're half an hour to an hour, even sometimes 2 hours. They go through everything with you. No question is dumb for them. They've had every single question they say to you. So it's very helpful. They're very supportive. Day in the life as me as a data technician apprentice was mostly dealing with inquiries on our CRM software, and then handling inquiries over the phone call or even emails. And then it would be dealing with invoices, paying landlords, paying suppliers, issuing rent, ensuring that tenants are not in rent arrears. A lot of my work was dealing with data. So I managed to progress myself into a property portfolio manager. So this was I was handling around 80 properties to 100 properties, ensuring that the maintenance work was done there. And then from the data side, I also brought a lot of skills from there. So like filtering the data. So every month I would have to extract which properties are getting end of tenancy, and from there I would filter it, how I would do market research on which properties need to go up, which properties rents will stay the same. One tech skill I thought was going to be difficult but I ended up loving is using if statements and VLOOKUP. I thought using functions in Excel I was going to hate them, I wasn't going to understand them, and flow charts as well. But after doing a bit of research, learning about it, speaking to my DLC, they actually explained it in such a way that it was so easy for me to understand it. The proudest personal achievement for me would be public speaking and talking to different people from various backgrounds. I was given the opportunity to speak at the Black Apprenticeship Network last year, December. And that was an achievement for me to do public speaking. I was just put on the spot as well. I had to talk about my journey. What does my family think about my career? The thing is really good for me that I'm doing something that I enjoy. They see that it's different compared to what other people are doing instead of just going to university or just working. They see that, okay, you're working and you're learning at the same time. So they think that's a good thing. So for that, my dad really liked it because he said he wished he could do an apprenticeship back in these days. Even though I told him right now, even though you're 58, you can still do an apprenticeship. So he did look into it, and he's quite interested in AI at the moment. My mom just thinks that it's a very good thing for me to do an apprenticeship because she says that you can progress and also saving money. So for my mom's like, okay, that's really good.